What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode, we did a majority of the tutorial things, made it back to Colony 9, and now we're gonna progress the story. So, let's get moving. Oh, made it back at least. What a hike. Such long walking's tough on legs of Riku. Riku totally pooped. It was a massive battle, but we don't seem to have taken too many injuries, fortunately. Yeah, well, I guess that's the upside of going against a low rank, no mark colony like that. On the flip side, we didn't manage to fill up the flame clock all that much. Ah, it's all for the best. At least we've all come back in one piece. I agree. And anyway, we should be alright on that front for the time being. Noah, talking out here, just a waste of time. How about friends move chatter into bath? I don't want to take a bath, Riku. Good thinking. Let's do that. The flame clock. The flame clock shows the amount of life's flames harvested from defeated enemies. The amount of flame will decrease as time passes. Your character's stats will increase as the flame clock gauge fills, so keep it filled as much as possible to maintain those increases. So, like, if the flame clock is low, you'll have like an attack down. If the flame clock is filled, then you'll have buffs like attack up and various other benefits. Talking to people. So, characters with a star mean that they have something new to say. So, talking to the person for the first time will increase your affinity with the colony. So, talk to people. Alright. So, we're going to take care of a few of these. I'm not going to do voices for all of these just because there's a lot of them, and yeah. I will kind of leave the conversation up on the screen for a minute just so that you guys can see what's being said. Alright. So, now that we've done that, we're gonna head in and take care of this whole bath situation now. There's always a bath scene. I don't know why, but there's always a bath scene. and not the biggest fan of them. Sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're awful. Things being thrown, people being beat up, like it. Sometimes they're just over the top.
Finally, I can soak my worries away.
And with how late we are, it should be empty too.
Yeah, we'll consider turning in.
Say, you know how you became an officer after what happened?
I guess, yeah.
Does it still hurt?
No. I can't say I'm totally over it, but I'm getting there. I've sent so many of our comrades. A lot's happened. Both for me and those sent on. Anyway, worry about him. Poor guy. Pushes himself too hard.
What can we do? He's been like this for ages. He never got to apologize, so... you know.
You guys talking about the battle? Don't worry about the bonus points, because I'll have nabbed them all.
The snuff you on about? I'll have you know I clocked up a fair bit more.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm the one who took the heavy off its hinges. They give you loads of points.
Ooh, big deal. If that heal had come a few seconds later, you'd be sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, no, that was part of the plan. You couldn't tell. I just felt like giving you the credit, but don't worry.
I love
You
how
can thank
Noah's
me
just
later.
kind of like, I'm going
Huh?
to get away from this
You're
argument
right,
as
Muppet
quickly
lads.
as possible.
All right then. Off to bed with me.
Yeah, all that walking's really done a number on me.
I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say that that particular bath scene is not as bad as some of the others. Nobody got hit. Nothing got thrown at anybody. It was tasteful and pretty well done. That
I
being
might do some
said,
spot maintenance on our gear before I kit.
Lance, you're being very diligent.
we're just gonna go ahead and push the story forward here, and explore Colony 9 as we push the story forward. Okay, time to hit the sack, maybe? Yes. Sure, let's do it. Rest to max. Resting is serious business. Indeed.
emergency assembly.
It's the crack of dawn, guys.
Why?
No idea. We better take a look.
To get to the assembly point, we got to run through the Pharaonis interior.
I think no one knows that, Lance.
And yes, I do see that container. I will grab it once we get through this part of the story.
Remind me, what are we lining up for here?
Royal decree from the castle. They say an enemy armored unit's approaching this area. Come on, man. I just got to sleep and everything.
Friend's fault for staying up late.
And whose fault was it I couldn't sleep? I asked you to do the maintenance on my power frame, but you totally messed up my settings.
That probably different frame. Riku is popular guy bun, crushed by weight of fans asking to do favors. Sometimes mix up orders. Meh, if configs bamboozle, why not fix by self?
That's why I didn't get any sleep, furball.
I'm here to announce today's mission. You have one target. It's currently on course for the suppression area here. Judging from the mass, it's expected to be large in size. And based on its speed, we estimate it will reach the Alfeto Valley at 0100 hours. Notably, the target's emitting a considerable amount of ether energy. As for your mission, deploy at the canyon by the designated time. Investigate and destroy the source of ether.
Commander, one question.
Go.
About this target. Can we assume it's from Agnes?
We don't know. We haven't been able to confirm, but it seems that they're also gunning for it. This would suggest it should be seen as part of a different enemy force. Combat with Agnian troops in the area is also expected. Details will be sent to your Iris after deployment. Clear? You are to remain vigilant throughout the operation. Dismissed.
We better start preparing to move out. Noah, mate, do you want to go to the commissary, do some equipment shopping? Gotta get him togged out with something a bit more solid, yeah? Make him a bit less squishy. I don't want to be squishy. You should be flush with cash since we just got the reward from the Colony Sigma job, right? I'll show you some top-notch accessories. Could do worse than take a bit of advice from a battle-worn hard case like Mwamba, right? Cheers, Mwamba. Then we go to commissary. Camilla's taking point distribution around this time, I reckon. Good to know. Alright, let's go and take care of the prep then. Alright, so we get our first side quest, preparing for battle. Quest information, bottom right hand corner, and you can press Y to toggle between side quests and the main story. Also, a quality of life improvement that I use a lot. Purchasing items. Shop for your stuff. Alright, items with scales are sell only items. They can only be sold, so gather as many as you can.
Noah, move those choppers. Let's get ourselves kitted out with some good gear for the road ahead.
Hey guys, keeping the hustle alive, I see. Yeah, you could say that. Maybe could listen. Could we get a bronze guard, temple guard? I want to get Noah kitted out. Sure thing. Here you go.
There's so much choice.
All right. So here's the tutorial for shopping. And it's only gonna let you get the bronze temple guard right now. So you can always come back and see Camilla and get more later. A bronze temple guard, eh? Nice, nice. Should make our job a bit easier at least. Yeah. Hurry up and put it on already. Yeah, I'm on it. Jeez, Uni. I'm gonna need you to settle down. Okay, so equipping accessories. Like, we've touched on that already with the container that we got in the tutorial zone, but it's gonna walk you through it again. Yeah, okay. I do feel a bit tougher already. Wow, that's the micro good piece of gear. The commissary stocked with useful bits and bobs like that. You want to stop by every now and then. Anything to get an extra edge in the fight against Agnes, right? If we show consistent results, the colony might be promoted too. That'll improve the quality of equipment on offer here too. We'll do our best to help make it happen. Thanks, Moamba. Alright. So, we all geared up then? Let's go over to the plaza double time. Yeah. Huh. Really? Well, that's a pickle. Hmm? Oi, Noah, what's the holdup? We going or not? Yeah, sorry, it's just... He looked troublesome now. Oh, spark's sake. You're gonna put on your goody two-shoes cap now? Shh, fine. Let's see what's up then. Quest update as you progress in the game, so you can use the D-pad to toggle. While confirming current objectives with Y, you can press the plus to also check the map for in the immediate vicinity for quest objectives. Words are hard today, guys. So, like, I can toggle between preparing for battle and the main story.
Let's go someplace else.
And sometimes they will coincide with each other. So you find out when you talk to Carrie that Noah isn't in his 9th term. Alright, now, before we talk to Roll, I'm gonna hide those so they're not in the middle of everything. So this kind of explains the rank of colonies. So you have dirt rank, which is the bottom. And then I believe it's 10 copper, iron. And then after iron is steel, and then silver, and then gold. The game will probably correct me on that though. So, let's see if I can grab this real quick. First time. I've had trouble getting this container
I
before.
hope we can make use of this.
Okay, and a Turkin notebook. That will come in handy later, I believe. But yeah, that particular chest can be hard to get. And I think the first time I tried to get it, it took me like 20 minutes to get the jump right. So, here's that. I'm going to sneak around here, and I'm going to grab this chest.
I hope we can make use of this. We should take good care of that.
More no cotton coins. Yay. Okay, let's talk to Roll. Hey, Roll, something the matter? Oh, Noah. It's nothing. I don't want to distract you from the big mission. Maybe it'll help us both in the end. Come on, tell us what's wrong. Haha, nosy as ever. I see. Think so. You know about the urgent mission issued this morning, I suppose. It came up so suddenly we didn't have time to get ready all of the resources for the plan. I mean, we literally just finished fighting against Colony Sigma. Pretty frustrating, yeah. We could pick the stuff easy enough, but there's not enough hands to go around, so I'm not sure I can make up the shortfall. If that's all there is to it, I'd be happy to help. It'll be a quick job with more people, right? You would, really? We've been assigned to the mission too, so we're gonna need those supplies. Well then, thanks. It's a load off my mind. Sure thing. What do you need? Here's the rundown. Yep. Welcome to fetch quests. They're not as bad as in this game though. Chewy radishes, questerelles, and 2 portions of rich fish meat. I'll put the request up on a Collectopedia card. Ah, the Collectopedia. Would you mind double checking that when you see it? Collectopedia card, got it. Alright, so now we get the intro into the Collectopedia. This is nothing like Xenoblade 1's Collectopedia, by the way. This is easier, much better to manage, and you do it as you go. Okay, so these are always going to be in the quest menu. And then you're going to toggle over to Collectopedia cards. And then it'll have a card like this. So on this card, it has everything that Roll needs. So like the 3 chewy radishes, 3 questerelles, and the 2 rich fish meat. And once you get those things, you register it and you're done. You can do these at any point in the story just as you collect everything. Right, I've got it all memorized. Sorry for the hassle, and thank you. The fish meat comes from the Pirahaxes, swimming around the colony entrance. As for the chewy radishes and questerelles, I think I remember picking them around there as well. So it's all in the colony area then. Great. At least we won't have to go far. And with us on the case, we'll get this done real quick. I appreciate it. Once we collect all the items, we just put them up on the Collectopedia card, yeah? Exactly. Once you've registered them there, come talk to me again. I'll be here, checking and packaging the goods. Alright, will do. Alright, so we already went over collectibles. I'm not gonna... I don't think we need to explain that tutorial again. I am gonna explore this Piranhas a little bit, though. If I remember correctly, there is some stuff up here that can be missed. Do your exploring of Colony 9 now, because you won't be coming back for a minute. So, check everything out, get on the some crannies, do the things. Like this container over here. I thought there was something up here.
Wonder what's inside.
Say, isn't this valuable?
It's gonna be a fair minute before you come back.
That spots.
Alright, so now what I'm going to do is start turning on the navigation. There is a container up there I can probably get to.
Should be some juicy piranhaxes ahead. Let's get the rich fish meat from those.
Fight with focus.
This one looking at me funny. Hey, you!
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Eat it!
Hey, this isn't too bad.
Nice one, Wamba. Great. I'll keep up the attack.
Looking you could try a little harder.
You're on fire, Lance. Take that.
Hey, I'm here!
Hey, you barely messed anything up today. Got it all figured out.
Alright, there's one. And these aren't really hard to get from the nearby
Fight with
enemies.
focus. I'm not gonna lose. We got the initiative.
It's
Good job.
considered a
Come here! I got something
rare
for you.
item for these guys to drop, but they drop them pretty readily for this side quest.
Teleport. Ha! Yes. Keep up the offensive. Ground beat.
Come on, keep going.
Right. Let's push on.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can pop up here and grab this container real quick. Quit glitching, Noah.
Wonder what's inside.
Say, isn't this valuable?
We should take good care of that.
Alright, so everything else is going to be up on this area that we kind of walked past on
Those
our way
chewy
in.
radishes and cluster ale should be growing nearby, I reckon.
Then let's snap them up.
Usually what I do is I kind of try and remember where all of these items are as I'm doing these side quests, because once you collect the last item you need, those exclamation points are going to go away. So it'll be hard to tell where your cluster airs are, right? Or where the extra chewy radishes are, because it's a lot of times there's more than those three, and it'll show every single one of them. Well, I want that container though. Okay, so registering the Collectopedia card. We're gonna go back down the quest. Go over to Collectopedia cards. And we're gonna hold A.
That's all of them.
And I would advise doing these as you can, because you get gear, you get affinity, you get other rewards for doing these, but it's not as daunting as the Collectopedia in Xeno 1 was, so a lot of times you just kind of forget it's there. But don't do that.
All done. Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Let's tell Roll the good news.
A container.
Do we fight?
Yes, we fight because I want that container.
Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you. Hey.
Eat it.
Enemy's broken away from me. Egg thrust.
I'm not going to get my position with that one. So,
Have it. I gotta push through this.
Quit being an idiot and stay back.
Enemy's broken away from me. Crush ya. Come here. I got something for you. Enemy's broken yet. Take bullet rush. Come here. I got something for you.
Cheers, you're a gem.
Egg thrust. I could have
alright,
handled that
now that they're all out of my way,
Finders keepers.
I hope we can make use of this.
alright, it's going to give me an accessory and 2 gemstones. Gemstones are going to be important later, so it's another thing you kind of want to collect as you can. Okay, it didn't kill me.
Smarts. I'll whack 'em good.
Goodbye, Mr. Bunnet. We got all the things you asked for. Yeah, I saw the notification. Thanks a lot. That should be us then. I can arrange the necessary supplies now. You can? Great. Then we're glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to repay you after the big op. Be sure to come back alive, eh? Of course we will. I've never used them before, but those Collectopedia cards sure seem nifty. Well done. They let you know what your fellow soldiers need so everyone can chip in. Give you an example. I'm always on the lookout for fortune clovers, right? But they're a right ping spot. So if I pop a request on my card, someone else might see it and send me one if they find it. That's the rough idea. So let me get this straight. If we got this wicked system at our fingertips and you're using it to dig up weeds, that's so dumb. You dare. I love Uni's temper in this game. We're all soldiers here. You never know if you'll be here tomorrow, but still. It's a nice feeling to know someone you've met remembers you, thinks about your needs. Yeah, it's a good system. Whoever made it had the right idea. I bet you've been checking up on your Colony 9 buddies every now and again through your iris, eh? Absolutely. Well, you just be sure to check up on me as well, right? Make it a daily ritual. Way ahead of you, Mwamba. Would recommend to make track for assembly point about right now. Shoot, you're right. We're assembling by the Colony 9 front gate, right? Let's go as soon as you're ready to decamp. And now you can set up arts. So we can go in and customize the art palettes with what arts we have available for characters now. So that's always great. And I'll mess with that here in a minute. Okay, is there anything I'm missing in Colony 9? And actually, I cannot move until I do so. Alright. Ground beat, sword strike is great. And I want to keep that. So, and yes, a couple of these you guys will recognize from other Xeno games, primarily Xenoblade 1 because she had Shadow Eye. He also had Air Slash. So.
Air slash! We should review our arts and skills every now and again.
Yep, and I'm about to go back into the menu and do just that. Yeah, she's got some crazy art. That one heals when it hits. Healing AoE around user. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vortex for her. And then that's Topple. Alright. Let's look at. Yeah, no, it's squishy right now, so. Oh. Okay, so the other thing I want to point out about accessories is Lance is a good one to point out on. If they are defense specific accessories, like they're designed for the tank role or the defender role, they will have the little icon next to that item, so you know that those are for that specific character type, and you can equip the best accessories for that class if you go that route. Alright, so
You don't know how glad I am to have a great guy like you around now.
What's gotten into you?
If we got things to get off our chest, now would be a good time to say them, huh?
Yeah, nothing better than unburdening yourself.
last couple of NPCs. Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah! Now we're bringing out the big guns. What's up?
Our rank, it is copper, right?
Talking about colony ranks. I mean, we did win big yesterday. It'll only be a matter of time before we make iron. That'll be it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Uh-huh. Looks like they're rolling out silver rank for this operation.
Silver rank? What would they be doing here?
Orders are orders. Can't complain about their help, though.
We're moving out. Wedge formation until point D. Don't fall behind.
Hey, what's up? I'm getting a call from Roll. Hey, Noah. Sorry to be a pain in the bum, but I was wondering if you mind doing me one more huge favor. Sure, no problem at all. What's the trouble? It's just I happened to skim over everybody's Collectopedia cards earlier, and well, looks like a bunch of people are still a bit behind on preparations for the big mission. If you happen on anything they could use while you're out and about, would you mind throwing it to them using the cards? I hear you loud and clear. When we find the materials, we can just register them on the Collectopedia cards, right? That's right. Same as always. Sorry, and thanks again. That Rose sure likes sticking his beak in other people's business. Remind you of anyone we know, eh, Lance? Huh. Bang on. Still, at least there's rewards attached to this. I say we go for it. That way everyone benefits. How very like Lance to weigh benefits so careful-like. What you say, Furball? All right, all right. Let's get our heads back in the game and be on our way to Alfetta Valley. Alright, skip travel is unlocked now, so we can go from landmark to landmark as we need to. And then monster categories, so they're split into 4 categories: normal, elite, unique, and lucky. So normal are normal, regular nameplate. Elite have the little blue wings on them. They're challenging. They can be challenging. And then unique monsters are the ones you generally avoid until you're ready to take them on. And then lucky monsters are ones that can drop extra rewards. And then enemy ecology. When that exclamation point's displayed, they may be dropping items or cause rare enemies to appear. And with that, we pretty much have the reins taken off at this point to an extent. We're free to roam around and do things within the zone. So we will start going down that route. And this is actually where I'm going to end this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. We are essentially done with tutorials now, which
Made it through another day.
opens up a lot of things for us. So in the next episode, we'll journey on to the meeting point, knock out a couple things in the Yazana Plains while we're here, and make our way towards Alfeto Valley. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next